You hear great jazz on GJRB with the best of jazz, up-and-coming jazz, and smooth afternoon. If you can't get enough of jazz and you live in the Quad Cities area, tune in to KALA, St. Ambrose University in Davenport, Iowa, at 88.5 on the FM dial. Along with some of that great smooth jazz, you'll hear a lot of great jazz programming, and programming in other great music formats, like blues, urban, including rap, also classic R&B and Motown with David Baker on Rewind, Friday nights at 6 p.m. Central. In addition, you get programming in Spanish and some great gospel programming too. For more information on that great programming you'll hear, check out their schedule at www.sau.edu/KALA. Even if you don't live in the Quad Cities area, you can enjoy KALA anywhere in the world with their internet stream. Connect with KALA. Listen and enjoy. Imagine one day tuning around on your internet radio only to find a station playing old radio programs complete with commercials and thinking, what am I tuning into? The past? You might be, or it's just GJRB Online and Radio Land. A day of nothing but classic radio shows back to back with classic commercials in between, like the days of radio. Almost like your computer is picking up signals through time. Closer than you'll ever get to time travel. Radio Land. GJRB in 2016. Still the What's Happening sound. Okay, we're back. Garyj Sports Page on GJRB Online here on Spreaker, and we're doing the sports talk show, which we usually do. We usually do this sports talk show every other Saturday, and it's usually between 2 and 5 p.m. Central Time. But with the Iowa Hawkeyes playing, I had a late show today. The Hawkeyes always playing on our 9-foot signal through our partner station, KROS, great people, and great station on the dial. And we carry the Hawkeyes in until the season's over. And the last game will be on Friday, right after Thanksgiving. There's Black Friday, and then there's the Hawkeyes, what's that? Championship game or some kind of, I don't know, what did they call that? The Heroes game, that's what it is. Couldn't remember what it was. It's called the Heroes game. And that will be played the last week right after Thanksgiving on the 25th. And that will be on our 9-foot. I'll be on KROS only, and that will be on 1340 or FM 105.9 or any one of the Hawkeye affiliates. And here on Spreaker on GJRB Online, it's going to be smooth jazz, smooth afternoon. And we'll be having our 9-foot signal set to 106.7 local on our 9-foot signal closed circuit. And we'll be doing smooth jazz, smooth afternoon. So that's going to be coming up. You want to tune in for that broadcast. And we'll keep you abreast of the score on that broadcast too. So you'll know what's going on when it comes to the Hawkeyes' last game, but we won't be carried on our 9-foot signal. It's be carried. We have some jazz. So smooth afternoon, smooth jazz on Friday, the 25th, November 25th, right after Thanksgiving, and we'll be give you that, okay? All right, I'll tell you what we're going to do right now, though. I'm going to, I want to do something else. I couldn't remember exactly what I was going to do. But I want to jump to Twitter. So Google Plus, excuse me. Google Plus, and see what's going on that page. And see what's cooking there. Okay. Mostly more of that debating stuff. I have some scores on here too. I have a bunch of stuff on here. College football, Emmanuel Estrada, featured collections. Let's see what this is. This is interesting. Just in case you're wondering, here's a recap of the most winningest teams ever the past 7 years. It's the winningest college football team of 28 from between 2008 and 2015 Sportage. And let's see, it's Emmanuel Estrada. Alabama wins the college football playoffs. Alabama. How about that? They won the college playoffs. Alabama defeats Clemson. So that's the score right now, looks like. They defeated Clemson. Alabama defeated Clemson 45 to 40 to win the second college football title game on Monday night. That was on Monday night. The win allows Alabama now to claim the 16th annual title. Let's see here. I want to go back to that. Let me see if I can roll that back. Okay. Sometimes you can do that. Okay, let's see. We're going to roll that back here. Let's see. I'll play that. This is what they did. Check it out.
Alabama has won its fourth national title in the past 7 seasons. The 2016 national championship was a wild ride, but in the end, the Crimson Tide topped Clemson 45-40 to win their 11th national title game since the start of the Poll era in 1936, the most of any team. Derrick Henry proved why he was this year's Heisman winner, running for 158 yards and 3 touchdowns, breaking multiple records in the process. With the performance, Henry set an Alabama career rushing record with 3,591 yards. However, one of the biggest keys to Bama's victory was Clemson's failure to cover O.J. Howard. The tight end was targeted just 5 times, picking up over 200 yards and catching 2 bombs in the second half to bust the game wide open for Bama. The Tigers were able to keep the game close behind the performance of a Heisman runner-up and a walk-on. Quarterback Deshaun Watson had a monster day, throwing for over 400 yards and 4 touchdowns, while Hunter Renfrow had 7 catches for 88 yards and 2 TDs.
Okay, how about that? Yeah, great. That's Alabama. All right, so let's see what we're going to do right now. I'm going to do another, we'll do weather on the 5s, and then I'm going to do another wrap-up of our scores before we close up today, so we're going to do that. I'm going to go in there. Okay, weather on the 5s we'll do again, and then we'll do another score update. Okay? Okay, we'll do that. Now, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and knock out that. And run through here and give you the sports scores one more time. We'll have another rundown here. Weather sports scores every 10 minutes. Normally here on the on Garyj J Sports page here on GJRB online on Spreaker. So we're going to do that again. That doesn't work. Anyway, we're going to do that. And let's see here. And then we'll take a program break, and then we're going to be right back to wrap up this show with our program schedule and all that good stuff. We're going to close, and we're going to close out. Like I said, this was going to be a short show anyhow. So I thought, well, we're going to close out here in this last segment. So we're going to wrap it up then, okay? And we'll close out the show and all that good stuff. So while we do this, we'll do another drive to get the scores up, wrap up scores, and do that again. So we're gonna go into the scores here. Let's see now the scores. Okay. All right. I know what we wanted to do. No, we're going to do the scores, and I know what we're going to do. I wanted to do this real quick. Well, we did our NFL preview for tomorrow. So, yeah, that's right. We did get that one in the can. We're ready to go. Okay. So, what we're going to do right now is just, let's see, get all the scores here in the, I don't know why that's not letting me click that. I'll have to wait till... Okay, why don't we do this? Here's about 5. Let's do the scores. All right. Let's do the scores before we close out this segment. Real quick, so it's time for another look at the scores. Weather scores every 10 minutes. San Diego State, now 4:53 left in the fourth quarter. It's tied, 27-all. 10:41 in the fourth quarter, Washington State against Colorado. They're 28-24 Colorado. 20:10 Michigan. And they got 3:49 left in the fourth. Michigan over Indiana, 20-10. Let's see. Syracuse is getting slaughtered by Florida State. They got 8 minutes, 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Right now, 42-14. And let's see. I think Houston, Utah. I think it's Utah. Utah getting defeated by Houston 76-64. And tonight's games. Okay, Utah against playing Alabama. So this is in the NBA tonight. Utah playing Houston. Boston against Detroit. We have Charlotte Hornets going to be up against New Orleans. Dallas over the Dallas Mavericks will play. So there you go. Where's that? Okay. All right. So that's our sports scores. That started playing. That's the sports scores, and sports scores every 10 minutes on the Gary J Sports page as we wrap up our show for today here on GJRB Online. Full show coming up in December right here on GJRB Online, Gary J Sports page.
From new artists from every town and every state in the U.S. If you're a fellow artist and recording your own music, here's your free revelation. Stop on by, visit, listen to the music. Check out our website, www.reverberations.com. Put your music out there and read it on it. Go to Sweet Revelations for the best new music. And remember, if you like this song, GJRB Online is up and coming. Drop me an email at GaryJ65@yahoo.com. And I'll be playing your song on all GJRB Online shows. Remember the name, Reverb Nation.
It was the year World War II ended, and the troops came home, and the music was fabulous, with big hits from Perry Como, Judy Garland, and the Andrews Sisters. The year was 1945. Listen to the year in music on the next Swing Time. I'm Gary Rustin, and I'll be featuring the biggest hits from that year, along with trivial information about the prices of items such as groceries, the news events, the culture of 1945 on the next Swing Time.
Imagine one day tuning around on your internet radio only to find a station playing old radio programs complete with commercials and thinking, what am I tuning into? The past? You might be, or it's just GJRB Online and Radio Land. It takes nothing but classic radio shows, back to back with classic commercials in between, like the days of radio. Almost like your computer is picking up signals through time. Closer than you'll ever get to time travel. Radio Land.